lap penalty. I know Brian Uriarte actually wasn't too pleased with the fact that he's got a long lap penalty because he thought... And the lights go out of the way they go. Everybody seems to get rolling. Well, HAKIM
for the lead. And then we have, Danish getting pushed out way wide. Oh, we got riders down in the background. But apart from that, crashed out then. So we had Tassini crashing out, unfortunately, and Lucas Brown. And Broly managed to keep it. You got the 24 of Guillaume Plong in the background, making moves on Leo Shaw. What happened in the turn 2, turn 3 melee then that time around.
Okay, so I'm sure to say he should be shown the sign at the end of this lap and then be able to, next time he comes down.
Through goes Marco Morelli then, in towards turn 2 and 3, but will Gonzalez get him on the cutback? Yes, he does.
Working out at all well.
It can well be a race of two halves though, can't it, as he's now been pushed back by Villarreal than Brian Uriarte out front, so he's got half a second in hand on the Spaniard. So let's see how quickly, if at all...
Packed grandstands here, they've all stayed to watch this incredible Rookies Cup action, the 24 of Guillaume Plong. There comes the battle.
Ramastorfer looking up the inside at Museum Corner. Plenty of riders there.
Seen up the inside, he's got one, he slots into third place, absolutely superb.
To the circuit, isn't it?
Well, that's right, and it's hard actually to have an advantage, but he was superb through the... that Brian will get a pit signal next time. He's not the sort of the guy to hang about anyway, I'm sure he's...
Turns to overtake him for the win, perhaps.
Yeah, and it's now closed down... and closing down on Brian Uriarte. Now we say, you know, I'm sure Brian's going as...
A really good pace out front. He was much faster than this chasing pack the riders he's amongst. They're running one into the likes of Garage where the long lap penalty is no. He's sitting behind Brian Uriarte. I mean, these two...
The pacemaker, if you get away from Brian, that's what he will do.
3 seconds now separate. An orderly, actually. I mean, I clearly spoke too soon. There's going to be a real storm coming, not in the...
Advantage, almost half a second advantage.
Now then, Peter, that time around there is one rider running the same. And he take a mile, and he really has. 0.4 of a second is the gap between Brian Uriarte and HAKIM DANISH. 14 in that chasing group. As we, well, that's why, unfortunately, we've got 3 riders.
Well, that sorts out who doesn't miss out on the points, unfortunately, doesn't it? It's sad to see, but that's an incredible battle, isn't it? Right, now, get back in the groove again and close back up on the leading Spaniard. Looks as though he has. He's right on its tail as they go out.
This point, so things are going to starting to get real frantic for that battle for the podium, and, well, Danish is going to assume so.
That's right. Now, last time when
we've had a red flag, Peter. Red flag, and we are...
I hope it's, obviously, the main important thing is that nobody is seriously hurt.
But with 3 riders
out, so yeah, as you say, Matt, I think that's probably going to be flag was to put out and that sort of thing. So we can see somebody going off.
Oh, they practice. Moto E and Moto 3 had this quite a lot yesterday, and unfortunately it's part and parcel.
Results, and yeah, just. Again, not the race we thought we were going to have.
Yeah, Brian Uriarte then takes the victory. That's it then.
Well, poor old HAKIM, you know.
So much a step above the rest, but it's HAKIM versus Brian at the moment, isn't it?
Second position again. But yeah, in the race, I feel comfortable with the bike.
Leo Ramastorfer in 7th place ahead of Guillaume Plong in 8th. Great to see the improvement from the Frenchman in his...
Guillaume Pugliese, HAKIM DANISH in 2nd. We're waiting in front of the grandstands, and I would imagine she's going to be doing that again this evening, and they absolutely love it. She is... the race 2 is at 8:45 Central European time. The show starts 10